In Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. The Giants are 3-1 here through their first 4 games, and they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Here's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
It's early, but announce a cliche word here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hurt.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, Gets into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
No, just say BJ.
He goes down just inside the 20 of the 19. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He got the easiest swing shot on the
Okay.
So like a play call.
Play action now. Dart. And seeing nowhere to throw, chips this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football. He's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding, because that one was well over everyone's head.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw now, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It'll go in the books.
That was a good pass by them. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good pass by them. I ain't even think they were about to do that like that.
Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
Green.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
To throw is Daniels. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
I throw that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working out of the gun on Daniels. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Thought you hit that one.
They'll look to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
We'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down.
That's easy.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Down there the first time, get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Dart. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trying
You feel me?
downfield first.
Okay, so I got 1 man to call.
Safe throw. In this case, that's exactly what
Play
he
do your
did. Found
thing.
his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
There's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 11.
Showing that boy,
First down.
they already knew it was going to. Oh, you got Jeremiah Field? No.
And I got 2 years. They got the dynamic duo. They called, they put them both on the foot at the same time. They had 96 over.
No. That's fine.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, you get me lead that on me. You get me.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. We'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The game of 4
rebound.
time as the drive continues.
Oh, Green.
And now there was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Okay, well, you can do that.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
You say he did.
Here's his 2nd and 5. And now they'll shift things around.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
3rd down, here's Tracy. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go. Here's Dart. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Back to throw. Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. It's a nifty return at 29 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
To throw his dart. And he comes back with one complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now Dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Second and 5.
To the air once more is Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing his Dart. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Got him in right side, it's McCaffrey. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2 yards to go, second down. A final shot before break. Daniels. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
Wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
Field goal is good. Makes the
so we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Let's go. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's taken down inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Back to throw now on first down. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Second and 6. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. On a gain of 3 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Giants 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Tracy going to get it on first down. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Dart. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Cup 19, 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates, Bronco all the way.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
19 Tiger. Street.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Warriors 70.
Throwing, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Mustang 19 Lion. Take over.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin first and 10.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Another drive here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Washington.
Okay, break.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31.
19, 18.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air, Dart. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18, right, 18. Let's go. Warriors 17. Back to 60. Back to 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw now, Dart. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing his Dart. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperate.